हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आप सबका हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल नो योर लॉ पर। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस लिमिटेशन एक्ट के, जो कि आपके अपकमिंग जुडिशरी एग्जाम्स के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट होंगे। सो विदाउट वेस्टिंग योर टाइम, लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, tort in the Limitation Act 1963 includes which of the following? Option number A, civil wrong which is exclusively the breach of contract or the breach of trust. Option number B, judicial wrong which is not exclusively the breach of a contract or the breach of trust. Option number C, civil wrong which is not exclusively the breach of a contract or the breach of a trust. D, none of these. The answer is option number C, which talks about civil wrong, which is not exclusively the breach of a contract or the breach of a trust. Next question is, what will be the limitation period for instituting a suit for which no specific period of limitation is provided under Limitation Act 1963? यानी कि जब कोई भी स्पेसिफिक पीरियड ऑफ लिमिटेशन प्रोवाइड नहीं किया गया है लिमिटेशन एक्ट में, तब एक सूट को इंस्टीट्यूट करने के लिए क्या लिमिटेशन पीरियड होगा? तो ऑप्शन नंबर ए 1 ईयर, ऑप्शन नंबर बी 2 ईयर, ऑप्शन नंबर सी 3 ईयर्स, ऑप्शन नंबर डी नो लिमिटेशन. The answer is 3 years. Next question is, what is the period of limitation for filing a suit under Article 113 of the Limitation Act? Article 113 of the Limitation Act talks about the any suit for which no period of limitation is provided elsewhere in the schedule. Option number A 5 years, option number B 6 months, option number C 3 years, option number D 6 years, ऑप्शन नंबर ई नन ऑफ दी एबव. द आंसर इज 3 years, क्योंकि इससे पहले वाले क्वेश्चन में भी हमने यही बात की थी कि अगर कोई भी स्पेसिफिक टाइम फिक्स नहीं है किसी भी सूट को इंस्टीट्यूट करने के लिए, तो उसके लिए जो एक पीरियड होगा कि कितने पीरियड तक ही आप कर सकते हो, तो वो आर्टिकल 113 में ही बताया गया लिमिटेशन एक्ट में. तो इसका राइट आंसर है ऑप्शन नंबर सी 3 years. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, which of the following section of the Limitation Act 1963 gives recognition to the concept of adverse possession? Option number A 22, option number B 24, option number C 26, option number D 27, option number E none of the above. The right answer is option number D, section 27. Question number 5, where in any case the suit or application is based upon fraud or mistake, the period of limitation shall not begin to run until the plaintiff or applicant has discovered the fraud or the mistake. The statement is false or true or provided under section 17 or not provided under Limitation Act. Choose the correct combination. Option number A, none of the options is correct. Option number B, only one is correct. Option number C, 1 and 4 are correct. Option number D, 2 and 3 are correct. The right answer is option number D, 2 and 3 are correct. इसका मतलब है एक तो ये स्टेटमेंट ट्रू है और इसको सेक्शन 17 ऑफ द लिमिटेशन एक्ट में बताया गया है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, a suit filed on the day next to the last date of limitation for filing thereof will not be barred by time. Option number A, if the plaintiff was outside India on the last date of limitation. Option number B, if the plaintiff was unwell and suffering from viral fever on the last date of limitation. Option number C, if the court was closed for half an hour on the last date of limitation. Option number D, if the advocate for the plaintiff forgot to file plaint on the last date of limitation. Option number E, none of the above. The right answer is option number C, if the court was closed for half an hour on the last date of limitation. इससे रिलेटेड सेक्शन है सेक्शन नंबर 4 ऑफ द लिमिटेशन एक्ट 1963. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, इन कंप्यूटिंग द पीरियड ऑफ लिमिटेशन फॉर एन अपील. ऑप्शन नंबर ए, द डे ऑन विच जजमेंट प्रोनाउंस्ड शैल बी इंक्लूडेड. ऑप्शन नंबर बी, द डे ऑन विच जजमेंट प्रोनाउंस्ड शैल बी एक्सक्लूडेड. Option number C, the day on which judgment pronounced and the time requested for obtaining copy of the decree shall be excluded. Option number D, the time taken for preparing the decree be included. Option number E, none of the above. The right answer is option number C, the day on which judgment pronounced and the time requested for obtaining copy of the decree shall be excluded. Question number 8, in computing the period of limitation for any suit once the time has begun to run. Option number A, no subsequent disability or inability to institute a suit stops it. Option number B, the number of public holidays and court holidays have to be excluded. Option number C, a suit has to be filed to stop the time from running. Option number D, a writ petition has to be filed to stop the said time from running. Option number E, none of the above. The right answer is option number A, no subsequent disability or inability to institute a suit stops it. Under which of the following order Section 13 Limitation Act 1963 covers the rejection of pauper application? Option number A, Order 30 Rule 2 CPC. Option number B, Order 31 Rule 3 CPC. Option number C, Order 32 Rule 4 CPC. Option number D, Order 33 Rule 5 CPC. Option number E, none of the above. The answer is option number D, Order 33 Rule 5 CPC. Order 33 of CPC बात करता है suits by indecent persons. The last question is the period of limitation for a review of the judgment is option number A 60 days, option number B 90 days, option number C 30 days, option number D 180 days, option number E none of the above. The right answer is option number C 30 days. अगर और वीडियोस चाहते हो ऐसे ही क्वेश्चंस पर जो कि जुडिशरी एग्जाम्स के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है तो कमेंट बॉक्स में ज़रूर बताएं। तब तक के लिए गुड बाय, थैंक यू।